Hey guys, what's up? Pixel Art Builder 583 here for yet another edition of the PAB Magazine. After some dramatic twists and turns went down that started to create a bad outlook for a good chunk of us, it was taking a while for a majority of us to get back up on our feet. It's personally a long story as to what I've been doing lately, but I'm gonna suck it up for the time being and see how things play out first. In the meantime, though, I'm gonna get us over to Sam for the first topics we're gonna cover.
Thank you, Pixel Art. Now for the obligatory grand entrance of the entry, Microsoft Sam Plays Minecraft. As always. Yep, that's right. And I'm talking about the main storyline kind, too. We're currently in production mode for Season 8 Episode 4. Considering that we have Episode 3 up and ready, we've been committed to maintaining the activity of the 4th episode's production. We got a decent amount of progress for said episode, though there is one roadblock preventing the completion of the whole thing, which is that real-life stuff is taking priority on Pix's end. He got most of what he wanted from his collaborators, even though they went through a lot as well. As for the development of the episode as a whole, it will not be done until sometime around 2025, given that Pix has work and most other things he has to address, given that it's been that way for weeks without end and Pix's mental health has been declining since then. Simply put, this episode is on a short hiatus until 2025 hits. As for what's going to happen after this episode, we may or may not try to produce episode 5 of the same season. But we're not going to promise anything of some sort, since things have long since changed following the finale of Season 6 of the same series. We could possibly take a short break for the time being and address some other content, maybe not. It'll depend on what Pixel Art has the energy to do, regardless of any topic. Speaking of topics, I better switch us to one now. Now that that's done, let's move on over to Microsoft Sam and Friends Play Left 4 Dead 2. Yes, we got not Swap Episode 3, since that's out already, but Swap Episode 4. Why do Swap Episode 4, when you already got one done already, might you ask? It was something to attempt to substitute for Microsoft Sam Plays Minecraft Season 8 Episode 4, until Pix would be ready to get back up in his feet with that episode. But now that he has that on priority as well, we'll try and go for that too. But I will give out one hint without spoiling anything, which is that swap episodes 1 to 3 were just the tip of the iceberg with the swapping experiments. Even further than that, we'll have some more interesting elements to it, while also dabbling in more character swaps in terms of the game's survivors. Other than that, swap episode 4 is on the cards for this month too, but we plan to do more when 2025 hits. Moving past that, now we got Microsoft Sam Plays Killing Floor 2. And boy, we got some news regarding the series, for you lot. After Tripwire Interactive set a release month for Killing Floor 3, which is said to come out at March of 2025, this reignited some needs to address this series as well. What for? It's for the rest of Season 6, which still has a few more episodes to go, before we move on to the rest. Right now, we have 8 more episodes to go before the season ends. We will not guarantee that we'll be out before this year's over, that would be pushing it. Instead, we plan to change that in 2025. When Microsoft Sam and Friends Play Left 4 Dead to Swap Episode 4 comes out, I'll put that series in the back burner for that time in favor of addressing 8 more episodes for this one series. And we're planning on doing so that way more traffic gets cleared out. But yes, essentially, we're planning on getting Season 6 done and dusted. Anyway, let's go back to Pixel Art for the next topic to cover.
Thank you, Sam. Anywho, before we go on any tangents over the previous few topics, I'm gonna carry us on over to the Christmas special 2024. So, I'm sure some of you who know about this may know that I said once or twice before that's going to be different this time around. No gifts, none of the traditional jig. I am also collaborating with 2 other major contributors to make that special. However, Two problems I'm having that are preventing us from getting in enough progress at this time is my work schedule, as well as my sense of priority on the online aspect of things. While I do know it's flawed and some stuff like that, I try to keep the best of intentions behind said plans. But that's not the point now. We're substantially getting some scripting done, as well as having each contributor do their part of the production phase once that's done and over with. Not only that, we also intend to make it for New Year's Eve. That way, extra time is given to actually produce and put together the scenes and synopsis and so forth. I especially have a backup idea should it be late of some sort, though that will involve the community posts that I'll try to keep you guys posted on. In the worst case scenario, I'll still have it produced, but late and not premiere. We're not going to promise anything of the sort, but we will try our best to make it happen depending on how much mental fortitude I have especially. Now that we got all those things done, we shall now get to the recap for this one. 1. Microsoft Sam Plays Minecraft Season 8 Episode 4 is on hiatus until 2025 hits and onward. 2. Microsoft Sam and Friends Play Left 4 Dead 2 is on the cards for Swap Episode 4. 3. Microsoft Sam Plays Killing Floor 2 is planned for 8 more episodes of Season 6 after 2025 hits. And 4. The Christmas special is being worked on at the moment with backup plans in mind. And that's all she wrote for this one, folks. If you enjoyed this one, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this one in the future. This is Pixel Art Builder 583 signing off. Peace out.